My name is Jenna and welcome back for another video. Boom. For today's video, we are doing an iPad Procreate portrait art type of video. What I'm doing is I'm teaching you how to cheat and pretend like you know how to do art. I'm not like an artist by any means, but I'm not. So I am showing you an easy way to pretend like you can do art and show you how to make portraits on an iPad Pro using Procreate and an Apple Pencil. I will put up on the screen some other things that I've created. And yeah, it's just really fun to do. In honor of the conclusion of season 3 of Stranger Things, we are doing a portrait of Steve in his beautiful Ahoy ice cream scoops outfit because duh. My iPad is right here, so that's where I'm looking when I'm looking down. I'm literally sweating. I will insert a, what do they call it? Screen recording. My brain is so loopy. May or may not have gotten home at 4 a.m. last night. Yay! So to cheat and pretend like you're an actual artist, I always start with a high quality image, which I put in Procreate, and then I trace over it, color match it, fill it in, and make it look like a portrait. I use the studio pen and I bump the streamline all the way up. That way it's a lot cleaner lines. I also keep the opacity up and make sure, number one tip, make sure you do everything on separate layers. All your outlines. Another layer is all your colors, your shadows. Everything has different layers. That way, if you don't like the way something turned out or something you want to redo or erase, it's not like you're actually painting. Procreate is an app. I think it's like maybe $10, so it's not that bad. It's very similar to Photoshop. So I've gone through and outlined. If you're doing straight lines or if you're doing circles, if you press and hold, like press your pencil down and then hold it for a second, you can resize and remake the shapes. Like if you want a straight line, just press and hold and it'll go straight. So if you put your finger down and when you're like making a circle, it'll make it a perfect circle, and then you can resize as you please. Also, comment down below what you thought of this season. I just finished it and I have mixed feelings. It was better than last season, no question. I don't know if I really loved it though. It's like a lot happened but nothing happened at the same time. I think doing these portraits are so fun. For smaller details, I like to switch to the technical pen. If there's anything that is immediately supposed to be filled in black, I just pull the black in the corner straight over and fill it in. Another thing to keep in mind is it doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to be exactly like it is in the picture. To erase stuff, I just do a 2-finger tap and it just like immediately goes back. What I'm gonna do next is after everything is outlined, I go in with the colors. So I start out color matching, and depending on the filter and how bright the image is and how clear the image is, sometimes the colors just look really off. So then I adjust from there. But it's a good starting point. So to color match, you can either press the little like square that's next to the sliders for the types of pencils, or you can press and hold with just like 1 finger and it'll match that color. And then also the order that your layers are is what's on top. So whatever layer is on top in the list, it's gonna be actually like on top. When picking out colors, I like to pick just like a mid-tone. That way I could go back through and add lowlights and highlights very easily. I like to just fill in by outlining and then dropping the color, so it's really fast process. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to put the rest of me doing this portrait to some music, and I'll be back if I have any other tips or things to say. So see you later. White shirt